And now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
And a good Thursday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Well, it's a problem that's sadly all too common, child abuse. But it's something Louisiana lawmakers are trying to tackle. Reporter Ethan Good tells us about efforts to find solutions to protect children across the state.
To have to craft a judgment that is fair to both parties.
Lawmakers, judges, and child advocates meeting Wednesday to examine how child abuse investigations are handled in Louisiana and where the system is falling short.
I think that child abuse investigations is a very complex investigative process, and that's why it's so important for us to look at every different system that touches the investigation process.
Senator Regina Barrow leads the state's task force trying to figure out where cases get lost, delayed, or mishandled.
We're looking at where the gaps are and looking to fill the gaps. And so what seem to be gaps to me is the code of evidence.
That means finding clear answers on who takes the lead when abuse is reported and how different agencies can work together.
I want to go in and see where it's happening and where it's not happening, where the judge can now appoint and make sure the kids have a voice and have an advocate.
But the discussion isn't just about policy, it's about accountability. They believe small, practical changes could make a big difference.
We are 49th as it relates to the well-being of children in this country.
Reporting for Louisiana First News, I'm Ethan Good.
Well, a judge ordering an arraignment for the final inmate escape in Orleans Parish Jail. Derek Groves was captured earlier this month in Atlanta after being on the run for over 5 months. A hearing is set for the 30th. Crime beat now at home. The Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office has arrested a man accused of raping a homeless woman and other sex crimes. Deputies took Joshua Picard into custody on Tuesday on charges of first-degree rape, oral sexual battery, and theft, unauthorized entry of inhabited dwelling, trespassing, and obscenity. The details of the crimes Picard allegedly committed are very graphic. If you'd like to read the full story, visit our website, myarklamiss.com. Well, back into some statewide news and continuing coverage of the Smitty's supply explosion in Roseland. The EPA is leaving Smitty's to finish the cleanup at the plant, and after the explosion and fire that tore through it in August. The State Department of Environmental Quality will have to continue cleaning up the Tanglapoola River.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll see a few passing clouds for this afternoon with temperatures still warming to the upper 80s, hitting near 90. As we kind of go overnight, clouds will increase, becoming partly cloudy, and Mo's been trying to squeeze out maybe a brief light sprinkle or two. We're not really expecting anything as far as scattered or even patchy showers for that matter, not until we head into this weekend where a frontal system will be arriving out of the north and northwest. And prior to that, much of Friday into early Saturday, we see a surge in our dew points, kind of this little surge in moisture there from the Gulf, and as a result, when the frontal system arrives, we'll see a spark up of widespread rain and thunderstorms across much of Arkansas, which will spread into portions of the Ark-La-Miss where we do have a chance for strong and severe thunderstorms with a gusty wind threat, and all other threats still remain possible for Saturday evening and night. Now, of course, timing is still kind of up for debate a little bit, but we're definitely looking at more of a Saturday evening with the potential Saturday night situation as we kind of go into early Sunday. Now, tonight we're going to fall to lower 60s. Tomorrow, we'll see temperatures still hitting near 90. And like I said, we see a surge in the moisture and dew point, so it's becoming a bit more muggy. Then over the weekend, we'll have those rain and thunderstorms. As we progress after that, by Sunday evening, we will see skies clear and we'll dry out a bit for it going into Monday. And then Tuesday, chance for a few spotty storms, but temperatures still trending much cooler, lower 80s. We might have a chance to see some upper 70s late next week.
That is it for our midday update today. NBC News Daily continues now here on this Thursday. Just be sure to check your neighbors and pets.